Welcome, 8th grade. How are you? Inshallah, today I'm going to explain the quantifiers in comparative and superlative forms. So, if you didn't be with us in live, listen, you can watch this video. So, as you see here, or as we talked last video, we talked about the quantifiers, and we said that we have many quantifiers, but in unit 5 we were going to talk about a few, little, and a little. So, as you see here, I divided few, fewer, the fewest, and little, less, the least into two groups. This is the first group and this is the second group. So the first group with countable nouns and the second group will be with uncountable nouns. Now, few, we argue that we use it with countable noun with negative idea. قليل غير كافي. But you have to know that sometimes we use it in comparative form. I mean with comparative form when I compare between two things by using than. Okay? عادة بالجملة بيكون في عندي than. So this is comparative. Comparative which mean مقارنة between two things. بين شيئين. Now, how to use few in comparative form? Fewer than. Okay? Now, in superlative, التفضيل, we compare between 3 and more. The department has the fewest student. Now, the fewest student. في حال كانت the موجودة بالفراغ, it's good way to know this is superlative. But if we don't have the before the space, ما كانت عندي the قبل الفراغ, كيف رح أعرف إنه this is superlative تفضيل? You have to know that I compare between one thing with two or more. قارنت بين شيء وشيئين أو أكثر. أوكي؟ أو شيء على مر الحياة. ضربنا مثال عليها. This is the most delicious food I've ever eaten. Ever, على طول عمري, على مدى عمري, على مدى حياتي. That means this is the superlative. أفضل شيء. Okay, this is the first area. Let's talk about the second group, little, less, the least. Be careful, يا miss, that this is irregular. So, little, when we use in comparative بدها تصير what? Less than. أقل or the least. Don't forget that we use it with uncountable noun. So, if you want to know is this sentence comparative, superlative, you have to read it more than one time. Okay, now be careful about this note. Few and little without are negative idea حكينا عنها. قليل, both of them معناهم قليل, بس شو قليل غير كافي. مثال number 1 example, we must be quiet or we must be quick. يجب إنه نسرع. Why? There is little time. Little هون it is what? For uncountable. Okay, time عندي uncountable. Now we haven't enough time لأنه ما معنى وقت كافي. كيف عرفت إنه ما معنى وقت كافي؟ هاي الجملة أنا حطيتها عشان أوضح لكم. Now we don't have much time or we must be quick. يجب إنه نسرع. منها عرفت إنه there is little time. يوجد وقت لكن غير كافي. لهيك إحنا بدنا نسرع عشان مثلا نلحق الوقت أو يعني. Number 2. He isn't popular. هو مش مشهور. He has few friends. أو مش محبوب هون. He isn't popular. This is a negative idea. He has few friends. عنده عدد قليل من الأصدقاء. But it isn't enough. هو مش كافي. Why? Because he isn't popular. Now on another side or other side, a few and a little are more positive. تعطيني فكرة إيجابية. حكينا هذا الكلام. A few نفس الشيء. I have a few friends and we meet quite often. مادام حكيت a few friends, so I have enough friends, so we enjoy in our time. Let's go and have a drink. We've got a little time. Okay, a little time here, it is enough time because we have space or empty time. عندي وقت فراغ, so we can what? Drink. نروح to drink coffee, to drink tea, because we have a little time. وقت كافي. Okay? Yes. Now, I want you to look to this chart. Look to this chart. It summarized the rule. Now, as you see here, we use with plural countable nouns. مع الأسماء الcountable few, fewer, fewest. With uncountable noun little, less, the least. So, I hope so you will study the worksheet carefully, then try to answer the other questions. Now, question number 1. Use the quantifiers that, which one you have to use? Either few or fewer or the fewest, or you have to use what? Little, less, the least. هدول اللي راح تختار منهم. So, number 1. Our old town has space buildings than the new one. So, as you see here, we have what? Than. So, it is comparative. So, this is number 1. It's comparative. Number 2. بطلع على الاسم اللي بعد الفراغ. It is countable. So, be careful when you answer it. 2. The weather has been very dry recently and this year we had the space rain ever. So, rain, it is uncountable, and the ever, it is superlative. Jack had taken space photos than I had. So, الفوتوز countable وفي عندي comparative. I couldn't make a cake because we just had sugar. Sugar, it is what? Uncountable, غير معدود. And this is negative idea because we or they couldn't make a cake. 5. Our international team scored their scores. The what? Scores countable. Lastly, Dan has made space mistakes than you. Mistakes countable. This is everything about question number 1. Now let's talk about question number 2. Now question number 2, as you see here, you have to use what? Little, a little, a few. Don't forget that we use what? Countable and uncountable. Countable we will use what? Few و a few. والuncountable little و a little. Okay? And don't forget that if you for negative idea, this negative idea, and this is positive idea. Number 1. We must be quick. نفس المثال اللي حكينا عنه بنفس ورقة العمل. We must be quick. يجب الإسراع. Now when you must be quick, متى بتسرع؟ When you haven't enough time. لما ما يكون عندك وقت كافي. So time it is what? Uncountable, and this is negative idea. Why? Because we or they don't have enough time. Why? They must be quick. Number 2. This town isn't a very interesting place to visit. So, space tourists come here. Now, this is negative idea. البلدة isn't very interesting. مش ممتعة. Okay? أو مكان غير ممتع لأنك تزوره. So, space tourists come here. عدد قليل من السياح بيأتي هون. أو عدد قليل غير كافي. Why? Because it isn't interesting. So this is negative idea and this is countable. Okay? Next. I don't think James would be good teacher. This is negative idea. He's got space patience. Patience which mean صبر. والصبر يا مس uncountable. Be careful. ونيجاتيف ايديا يعني هو مش راح يطلع معلم ناجح او معلم جيد. Why? Because he has what? مدام uncountable رح نستعمل either little or a little. بس الصبر عنده غير كافي او ما بهيئه لانه يصبح معلم جيد. So الصبر رح يكون غير كافي. Be careful. Yes, for she's lucky she has space problems. She's lucky هي محظوظة ما عندها مشاكل كافية. Okay? She's lucky she has space problems. مشاكلها قليلة بس غير كافية. غير كافي لذلك هي ايش؟ lucky. Problems it is countable. He spoke space English. English it is uncountable. So it was easy to communicate with him. It is positive idea. So this is our lesson. I hope so you will answer this question correctly and try to revise the information in the worksheet and try to answer the workbook. See you. Bye bye.